Hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Action Pact, Tales of Istoria, where heroes and villains are made. We play in our homebrew world of Istoria, where we've been playing for the better part of, I believe, 6 or 7 years for the original start to a campaign, before this one took root just about a year ago we're moving up on. So we'll go to the full table and go ahead and go to the full cast, as we all are here. Again, want to give a thank you to Arkenforge for providing the music that we play during the stream. And unfortunately, we're getting a couple flags for our Twitch pre and post music. I think post music is what we're hitting right now, so that may change up a little bit, but probably still be using the same artists' music that we've been using, which they're in Twitch, and you can check them out on, I believe, YouTube and SoundCloud, I think. Really cool music. Unfortunately, it appears that we may have a bit of a copyright issue to work out as Twitch keeps flagging us, but we'll cross that bridge later. So, last game, the Moonstone Guard had assisted in the removal of an evil presence possessing their leader, Andre. And once removed, it was a slightly ashen, gaseous, almost malevolent necrotic curse made manifest. But dispelling it and assisting Andre with healing and having a bit of celebrations, the next day he was in good spirits, and you all discussed the next course of action in terms of where you would go and what you would do, which led you to the east from Kartu Desert, along with 2 guides, 2 rangers of the Savage Tribe. One Grimira, the animal handler you had encountered previously, and another Samuel, who was more, let's say, acclimated to the mountains that you would likely be traversing in, or at the very least right now, towards. So, after your first day's travel, you found a strange meteorite embedded within a glass crater. And then, nothing really too major. Only some Tlincalli raiders moving through the desert, and seeing a sandworm actually make surface and swallow almost an entire herd of cattle before the Tlincalli went back to feasting upon the ones that they had slain. And Dorgirin was the one who saw this during his watch, which was the last one of the evening. And that is where we are picking up. So, Dorgirin, you just witnessed this, unfortunately, almost an entire herd of cattle being swallowed up in a single gulp by the sandworm, with the Tlincalli laying down on the ground just shortly after it actually broke the sandy surface, before it eventually just moved away. And watching them, they're kind of clustered amongst themselves, and it was about at the end of your watch when you saw this.
Okay. How far away were they?
They were probably, from your location, probably about a quarter of a mile. Decent distance, but Tlincalli are pretty large bodies, so you could definitely make them out, and you're well familiar with the kind of tactics that you've seen them using. And
would I be familiar with them using like a herd like that?
You may not have seen them driving a herd away like that before, but you've definitely seen their large scorpid bodies before, as they haven't been outwardly aggressive towards the Savage Tribe, but it is a, if you find us in your lands or vice versa, they find you in theirs, tensions get hot pretty quickly.
I wonder if that's how they're keeping the worms away. I'm not mentioning it to the group, but they all wake up.
Okay. And as Dorgirin comes back, everyone does complete their long rest.
Woo!
Yay!
Sleep it down.
Dorgirin kind of wakes up. Tack, where are you? Where you then see, and we had to unfortunately kind of retcon this, as Tack is her bestial companion. I hadn't made a decision yet. It is a cave badger, a basically large version of one that's about the size of like a mastiff.
Is it earthbound?
It does not know.
Is it blind?
Does it what?
Is it blind?
Well, It may not have the best of vision, but you're not quite certain. Unless you want to ask her.
That's good.
So you then see a very large cave badger burrow out from the ground. Oh, doing under there. Here, come on. She just picks him up and hoists him on her shoulders, and kind of carries him up there. All right, we ready to head out?
Are now.
See Samuel wake up. Ugh. Yeah, let's do this.
So we've been out 1 day or 2 days?
You've been out. This would be the end of like kind of the second day, because you traveled for a part of one, and then a second. And you've been traveling mostly like towards what would be the afternoon, as it's better to sleep during the day and not have to deal with the desert heat moving through it.
Yeah.
The hotness.
Mm.
Yeah. Just do the thing. The movement thing.
Yeah.
So, Career kind of asked, anything happened during your watch?
Oh yeah. So I saw some Tlincalli. They were herding some cows. Like a big old herd.
Oh.
And then out of the ground came a worm. It swallowed up most of the herd.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then it left. And then they ate a couple of the stragglers.
Did you see where they were? Like, after that?
It was like a quarter of a mile that way. Is where it all happened.
How many were there?
How many?
You'd seen 2 kind of larger ones and 3 smaller ones, but 5 total.
Oh, there was 5 of them. 2 big and 2 little. Or 3 little, sorry.
We want to take them out?
I mean, it's a little bit of a distance to cover in the desert, but no, there's no like coverage. They probably see us coming.
Do I know? Are they, or do we know? Are they more nocturnal or are they more daytime?
So, what you guys would know, it's actually, I guess Grimir and them would be aware too. Generally, Tlincalli, they mostly do like their hunting and kind of their raiding activity, mostly around dusk and dawn. Kind of, I mean, they're active at night, but that's typically when they kind of move about.
So not as active in the day.
Right. So if you saw them, they're probably just getting geared up.
Well,
But the thing is, right before the worm burst through the ground and swallowed the herd, the Tlincalli hit the deck. They dove and just like laid against the ground. It's like they knew it was coming. I'm wondering, maybe that's how they're driving worms away from wherever they're at.
Make a bunch of noise, then stop it. I mean, we could try and catch them. So whatever you guys want to do.
is it at least in the direction that we're wanting to go?
Is it in the direction that we're going?
Thereabouts, yeah. Northeast.
I mean, we gotta go that way anyway. Now we know they're ahead of us, and maybe we can surprise them.
So I'll say a little out of the way. It is, like kind of that. You're going more east, and they're more northeast.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
Do you think it's better to go for them than to avoid them?
Yeah. Worst comes to worst, we disengage.
Well, if we catch them, then they can't catch us.
True. We don't have to worry about them coming up behind us while someone's in front. Yeah, let's just get it up. Plus, more of them out of the way, the better. I like to pick off small groups instead of one big one.
Did anyone mention intel?
Huh?
Did anyone mention intel?
Intel.
Yeah. Got some questions.
Yeah.
Oh, get some intel. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You said, did anyone mention intel? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
All right. I got something that can help us out. You see her kind of crack her knuckles. Ugh. I don't. Like, I'm used to doing this differently. All right, so bear with me. So you're kind of wiggle her fingers a little bit. Okay. So you start to cast a spell, and you see, even though you're like, just there's strict daylight around you, you see your shadows kind of stretch outward a little more, and there's like a bit of almost like this kind of like a miniature sandstorm kick up around you. Nothing too heavy, and it doesn't obscure your vision or anything, but you feel just a little more undercover. All right, this should give us a more quiet approach. I can keep this going for a little while, not too long, but if we need it again, we can cast it again.
Okay.
You said quarter of a mile away?
That's where they were.
Okay. If we go quick, I mean, this should last, yeah. We should be able to close that distance.
Let's do this.
Okay.
I pulled out my gun.
So, as you all head out, if you'd like to, you can make your stealth checks, as you now have passed without a trace that she's concentrating on you all.
Is that advantage then?
Plus 10 bonus.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, look. A 15 plus 10 is 25 plus 8 is 33.
She did real bad. Oh. Samuel did too.
With a plus 10, they did better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I rolled a 3, but thankfully I have a 6, so it's 19 with the
Okay.
pass without trace.
So you're actually comparable. Like you're all like, they got a what would it be, a 18 and a 17. So as the
24.
okay,
16.
okay,
33!
okay,
You guys, learn to stealth.
yeah,
Hey, I'm not even like kitted for stealth.
yeah.
Me neither.
Technically they aren't either, surprisingly enough.
The desert guy should be.
Well, they're not. They're not.
Not stealth.
Yeah. They're more akin to survival in the desert than moving quietly.
I
So
guess half the battle is just staying alive.
it's true. Gathers knowledge. So as you continue running through the deserts, everyone's keeping a decent amount of quietness to their footsteps and everything. The pass without a trace definitely helped, or pass without trace. I'm gonna always say pass without a trace because that's how my brain has always read it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pass without trace?
Technically, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. In my head, I'm always like, there should be an A in
After
there.
all this
I
time?
feel like the
Yeah.
person who calls you out on that is just the least interesting person.
I mean, I've actually people for less. So, yeah. Although I did myself. So there you go. Anyway.
Actually.
Oh yeah, I love that show. So, as you all begin running forward, keeping an eye out, whoever would like to make perception checks to keep an eye out for the Tlincalli may do so.
Who has the best perception?
We've already been over this. It's you two.
Yeah.
What about the other?
Grimira actually does have a good perception.
Is it plus
Perceptive.
Hmm?
4? Is it plus 4 or better?
Yes.
I vote her and you. He said anyone who wants to, so technically that doesn't just have to be 2, right?
It would be 2. Fair point.
Actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I can roll.
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you and Grimera should roll.
Okay. Which is pretty good. Got a 22.
24.
Damn!
Suck it, Grimir!
Yeah.
20.
Oh, nice. Okay. So as she's keeping an eye out, you're just a fraction above her every time, trying to keep track of them and moving through the desert. Let's see if they take notice of you all first. Nope. Well, at least my rolls tonight have been bad overall. Grimira's perception check was pretty good, but their perception checks totaled. We have a 5 and a 7. So, as you're closing the distance between them and and yourselves, you see them eventually head in to moving through these deserts. This kind of almost patch. It looks similar to an oasis, but a bit drier. You don't see an active water source, but you do see that there are some cacti grown up, a couple of trees, but you see all of them kind of move in there before the sunset really kind of kicks in. So, you are away from them currently. Probably a good, we'll say, 300 feet before you see them kind of like move into this, and they kind of, you don't lose them because in their larger bodies you can still see them amongst these desert flowers and everything, or cacti, but they're within there as you're kind of on the nearest dune.
And
Keeping
so
an eye
from us to them, is there more or better / closer dunes around?
Make a perception check.
I think it's a dirty 20. No, 18.
Okay. They do kind of hit like a low spot within almost like a bowl kind of shape. So it's fairly equidistant. Where you're at is kind of a high point against them. So you could probably move around to get a slightly closer vantage point.
Do we just want to sneak up or spread out and enclose so there's less chance of them running away and alerting people?
I mean, yeah, we can try to pen them in and then close from there. We can do that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Is it like cacti as far as the eye can see, or is it like dune, cacti dune?
It's in kind of the center of a bowl, so there's really not too much space to it. You're probably looking at a good, like maybe 120, 130 foot stretch of this small kind of like patch of grass with cacti growing in the middle of it. So there's really not too much space within there, but I mean it's a decent amount.
And have we seen more than 5, or is it just those 5?
Currently looking inside, there still are only the 5 that you had seen before. And the kind of patch of grass is kind of oblong in shape, which, let me count this out actually. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40. Wait. 5. Oh, yeah, okay. I see how I did that wrong. So it's actually about 200 feet long,
And we're still
but only about 100 feet wide. It's kind of oblong in shape.
And so we're still 300 feet away from it.
Correct.
I'm gonna go to this side, flank. If someone wants to maybe come with me, and then another 2 people go up to the other side, and we'll pincer.
I'll go with you
Let's do this.
so you don't die.
Do you want me up with you?
What's it?
Did you want me up with you? Give you a little bit of a bonus?
3 and 3.
Oh, do we want to do 3 and 3?
Yeah, I can stay with the...
I was thinking
Other-
2, 2, and 2.
Or that.
So hitting them on 3 sides.
Or that.
Oh, okay.
That was my thought process. But we can do 3 and 3.
Yeah, 2 and 2 works too if you want to do like a triangle. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
We can go 2 and 2.
Let's do
2
it.
and 2 and 2.
I'll be in the back group.
The group that stays?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're actually more acclimated at getting close. Yeah, I mean, rangers and everything normally, but she points to the... I think she's a battle axe? Yeah, battle axe on her back. We're more up close.
You 2 want to take the north side, we'll take the south side, and then they'll stay on this west side, so we're heading east, right? So, do it like that.
Yeah, it works.
It
Your
works.
2 won't break.
So, Are we holding in position and you're gonna drive them towards us?
That works a little bit too. Like, well, actually, so the two pincers will go a little bit farther than halfway, so you're almost coming back at them.
Are we going hot, like, immediately? Or are we just trying to say, you know, you're surrounded, surrender?
How often have you talked to them?
I mean, I personally haven't. I just do, like, mostly the animal handling, so I
Do
don't...
they speak common?
I think so. Most... Yeah, they must.
I mean,
They may not.
Any interaction I've ever had with them has never been talk it out. It's always been either a show of force or a hunt.
We can take out 4 and capture the last one.
If you leave one for me, I can talk to it.
Should we bring you up first, then?
I can only talk to one at a time.
Oh. Okay. Oh, alright.
I don't like prisoners. I don't like prisoners. Prisoners only get you in trouble.
At this point, I would say come in hot and keep one alive.
Okay. Alright, well, let's go. Alright, well, we'll see you over there.
Hold on. What kind of... This might be a more out of character. What kind of time frame do we think it'll take to get... I guess not gonna be in character. How quickly do you think you can quietly get into position?
Just a couple minutes to get over there.
So,
Yeah, we'll be fine.
move out in 30
30?
minutes. Or is that too... I don't know.
That's pretty far.
Alright, 15 minutes.
Why would you wait?
Okay, 15. I just meant so we have a time set around. Okay, fine. Just go. Go.
Oh, you mean walk out for 10
Yes.
minutes and then attack together, the two of you.
So, yeah, so
The
that way
two
we all
groups.
know how long. I was trying to see, not like get in spot and wait for 30 minutes.
I mean, look, we can move through the desert quick, so it'll take
Yeah.
us maybe just a couple minutes to get over there.
I just want to make sure we're all attacking at once. That was all.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Can anyone make like a poof?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Like a colored poof?
I can shoot off something in the sky.
I can shoot an arrow.
There you go.
We need a horn.
Shoot an arrow.
We've all got horns.
Well, like a battle horn or
Very
something.
horny group.
I mean, I can shoot a blast up into the sky that everybody can see.
I mean, I feel like an arrow could do that, and then you wouldn't waste a spell slot.
It's not a spell slot. It's cantrip.
Whatever, dude.
Is that gonna make like a big noise though?
Not really, not unless I hit something with it.
So, you know how my swords glow
Does
super
it just
bright?
keep going into...
I don't know.
I mean, it'd probably just like go out, right?
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
usually there's like a distance.
Okay.
It's good
Is this
still.
still the middle of the day right now, or what time of day is this?
Yeah, but what
it's-
else are we
It's
signaling
nighttime.
though?
Like,
It's dusk.
that's when we drive on.
Dusk?
Yeah.
Oh, so dusk, the perfect time for sneaking.
I feel like a bright blue light is gonna draw attention if it goes up 120
Just-
feet.
I can just shoot an arrow like
I think
straight
an
east,
arrow is
and
like a
then
really
we just keep
great
an eye out for
idea.
that. We know.
That works too.
I think an
Alright.
arrow is a stellar idea.
Okay.
Alright. Let's go.
Okay.
Do you need us to reroll stealths, or...
Actually, at this point, yes. Depending on how close you want to get. So, how many? I'll ask this: how many feet do you want to get away from either the oasis itself, or from the Tlincalli?
Sprinting is 60.
I feel like we would walk up to at least the oasis so that when they get herded back, we'd be like right on the edge. Yeah?
I'm reading something. When I find it, there it is. So, theoretically, so feeling agility says double your speed until the end of your turn. So if I use sprint, does that mean I can go the 60 times 2? So it's 120, or does it cap out at 90?
So it would be. Can you read that one more time?
So, when you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of your turn once you use this, blah, blah, blah. So I get 30 movement speed.
Yeah,
So is that 120 movement? If I sprint?
think so. Because ultimately, I mean, granted, dash would give you
Dash, that's what I mean, sorry.
right. Dash gives you an extra 30 feet, but it says double your movement, not double your movement speed. Which your movement speed is 30,
Yeah.
strictly. So yeah, I would say
So I figured it's either 90 or 120.
I would say it'd be 120 then, because it says double your movement, not your movement speed. If it was specific to say movement speed,
Yeah.
then I would say it would just be an extra 30. But
Well, it
yeah.
says you double your speed.
Right, which is technically so
Yeah.
similarly though, yeah. It's not using the exact term, so it's open to interpretation at that point, in my opinion. So I would say, yeah, you go full 120.
When you
Plus it's
move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of turn. Alright.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm down. I mean, I won't be able to attack after that. So I'd say within.
You're the only
it?
one that
Did
can
you
go.
want to close that distance? Is a better question.
Yeah, you're the only one. You would get there before anyone else for
One-
a hot minute.
120 is as far as I can go for Eldritch Blast.
Oh, yeah.
That is my range on that. But
What'd you
that's
say?
just one attack.
What
Or well, two
Yeah.
attacks.
I'd say getting within 100 meters of the cactus is what I like to stealth to. But what are you thinking?
100 feet? 100 feet of the Oasis?
Yeah, that's the meters.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say
Too much
within.
more thunder.
Well, you said cactus, not meters. You were fine, I think, right?
You
No,
said-
I-
you
We'll
said
watch on the
meters.
replay.
I
You said
definitely
100 meters of the cactus.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll try to be within like 100 feet of the Oasis on our
Yeah.
side.
Ooh, so D&D in Europe, do they play meters or feet?
I think I would still play feet.
That's just a rule set.
Huh, it is an American game.
That's how the rule set's based.
Europeans, what do you do?
It's all nonsense measurements anyway, so.
No. I mean, come on. The Imperial, they measure in stones, so like, let's be
Oh.
realistic here.
Imperial is definitely nonsense.
Yeah.
Metric has like basis.
Yeah, for sure. All
You
right, so
carry 15 stone in your backpack.
like just rocks.
These are stones.
Yeah.
Well, metal. Okay. What did I say? 100 or 150?
100.
100.
Within 100 of the Oasis itself.
Yeah, we'll try that.
Okay. So, as the Tlincalli are kind of moving about within the oasis, you all begin to approach from your various vantage points. As you get within 100 feet, you see an arrow fired off in the distance.
Start closing in.
Yeah. Do you want to dash in? Does dash make extra noise? Can you sprint while, or can you dash while stealth?
I don't think so.
While you're talking there.
Well,
You
no,
see-
I'm asking more of like a game thing. Like I don't know.
Just keep moving in at a steady pace while still being quiet.
Okay.
Whenever they meet in,
Yeah.
they're gonna make noise, and we'll make noise at that point.
Okay.
Too.
Do it.
So, as you begin to get closer to the oasis, you notice a couple of the Tlincalli, the larger ones actually, looking off, and you see them. They took notice of the arrow being fired. You see them look. You hear them kind of almost doing this like weird chittering, chattering kind of insectoid, for lack of a better term, speech between one another. As you see them move over to what you saw previously as kind of this mud pit on the far eastern side of the oasis, as they almost kind of hunker down and look. So, as you approach, if you're still doing so stealthily, I'll need stealth rolls.
19.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
Are you guys hanging back, or are you guys coming in?
I thought that was the plan.
Okay.
Nobody told me any different.
So yeah, you see the arrow and you'd start coming in was the plan. So.
Okay.
Oh, I thought the plan was that you guys were gonna herd them to us.
Oh.
But if that's not the plan, then we'll stealth in. I'm still not gonna get very close to them.
What is a quarry?
13.
Okay. 4. Okay. So.
Well, that's one way to herd them towards us.
True. as you hear the louder, almost not full on shouting, but very much raised voice of the Tlincalli kind of speaking to one another. You hear them again emitting this chittering sound, just as you see them, you two see them looking off in the direction where your friends are.
And how far away are they from us now, currently?
They are probably within, we'll say, 50 feet. As they have not taken notice of you two, or the people that are flanking them from the north or south, whatever opposite direction you guys were in.
Oh, hold still. You got one stuck in. You just hold on. Like pulling cactus.
Do I see all 5?
You do.
There's the 2 big ones are hunkered in the mud pit, and what are the other 3 doing?
So the 2 big ones have moved to the western side of the mud pit, whereas the 3 kind of smaller ones are on the opposite side.
Can we see our buddies at all yet? Do you want me to do like perception or something?
I'll say that given that you know of their presence already, you kind of spot them equidistant on the opposite side, about another 50 feet from them on the opposite side, approaching very quietly.
I don't think I have a way to contact them.
And you two are on like the edge of the oasis at this point.
Surprise?
Surprise the 3. Okay.
So I'm gonna agility in and stabby stab.
Well, let me get in there with you.
You hear more of this kind of chittering language, and you see one of them raise up a sword and slam it against the ground.
I mean, still moving.
Yeah. We're gonna go towards the 3 small ones and try to ambush them.
Okay. So at this point, we're gonna have everybody roll initiative.
Can we see
And-
them?
Yes, you knew of your allies kind of moving in, and since their attention was purely focused on you all, they get flanked.
Okay. I didn't know if we could see the Tlincalli yet, if
Yes.
we were close enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm gonna do the frost.
Give me a second. We're going to go ahead and do the initiative order, and then we'll have them surprised by the 4 people running up on them, and then everyone will go then.
I won't be first for once.
Me either.
Hey!
I mean, not that I'm ever really first, but
Alright, so we should see...
Having advantage on it.
There we go. Pull out the battle map.
Why? This would be so handy to plan.
Can I have someone to wake up the battle cam?
Yep.
Thank you.
I'm actually gonna use my frost ones so they don't light up.
Okay, so we've
oh,
got
I'm gonna
2,
activate mine and it lights up.
4.
Don't worry, mine lights up.
Yeah, thank you.
We all light
I
up.
moved it. Sorry.
No, it's good. Perfect. Okay, so we've got your allies. So you're approaching from the north or south?
We were south.
Okay, so you will be on that side of the pit.
For some reason in my head, this was way bigger.
I mean, it's still
It's
pretty.
still pretty big.
Yeah.
So they're from the west, right?
Uh,
Or that's the south, so this is west.
correct. You've got your 3 allies.
3. Oh, right, the pet.
Yep. And
Betcha. Mushroom.
oh snake. Almost made a mistake. There was actually it was a tough decision as to which beast to make him. But I made my choice.
And then,
All right,
so
so-
we're somewhere there.
Unfortunately, I do not have Tlincalli, so we've got the large ones. They are on my side.
They're like in the edge of the pit.
Yep.
They'd be looking that way.
Yes, and to give you scale, these creatures are about, like, they take up like a 10-foot square. They're large creatures, first of all, so being that they are basically the bodies of a giant scorpion, they're about like 10 by 10 in terms of their footprint. The smaller ones, however, are closer to a good 5 by 5. So still large bodies, but not quite as big as the big ones.
Where do you want these ones at?
They are going to be on the opposite side, kind of spaced out. Every, we'll say, one near the bottom, one near the top, and one in between.
Like that.
Yep. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so we go ahead and roll initiative. So we've got so for the Rangers, not good.
How many?
I told you my dice rolls tonight are apparently just not good.
I'd say. How
All
close?
right.
How close would you say the Rangers were to the Tlincalli?
So they were also 50 feet away from them. So basically, same side, just opposite.
Same, but different.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put them 50 feet away from them then.
So we have Mira, and then we have Samuel.
The big ones.
Yeah.
Okay, but closer to the small one.
Okay, and then we've got
Yeah,
the
'cause otherwise you'd be off map.
Tlincalli, so we have the two large ones.
Ooh. Agility to the middle one? Or stay to the close one?
Well, my bad rolls have broken.
We would be closer. I think we were within 120 feet.
Wow, all my bad rolls are broken.
Yeah, you were.
That's
You were.
120.
Yeah.
So 120 gets out there real quick.
Okay, so left to right. Rainier.
14.
Okay. Ren.
Over
15.
Okay. Dorgiran.
20.
And Vadir.
12.
Okay. So, top of the initiative order, Dorgiran, you're actually up first.
And we're 120 feet away. So they're all focused towards like us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if this isn't a surprise. They clearly see you. I think actually, I hate to say this, but I think Dorgiran and Rin you probably would all. You're technically not surprised, but they would see you reacting if your friends, your allies, were reacting. So, I'll ask this: would you continue to just do nothing during the surprise round, effectively?
I would have, because they're supposed to herd towards us, so
Right.
I would wait.
Okay, so we'll say this then. You have your reactions to do things.
Okay.
If you wanted to hold your action to maintain the surprise condition.
Okay.
So, if you want to use your basically hold an action, then they would still be surprised.
Okay.
So, what do you want to do?
I'll hold my action then.
Okay.
Can you move and then hold your action?
No, unfortunately,
No?
holding your action is really just like staying put. I mean, if you were to run up to them, they would also like know something's up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think they'd be able to get to range, like on their own. So I guess I'll like hold my action, and if they enter into like the range for my javelin, then I'll hurl a javelin at them.
Okay. You could hold your action to move as well.
Oh, okay.
Because you could basically hold your action to dash effectively, so then you'd be able to just run that.
Or you're just waiting for us to actually engage them.
Okay, I guess I'll do that then. I'll hold my action to dash.
Okay. So, in the initiative order, all the Tlincalli are next. But they do nothing, because they're not anticipating anything. They are surprised. So, Rin, you're up next.
I'm going to hold a firebolt at this one.
Okay, one of the big ones.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay. Rainier.
How far am I from the first small one?
You're 25.
Okay. I'm gonna run up where that little thing is. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna straight stab him 3 times.
Okay.
Romero and Samuel roll really low on initiative then.
Do you?
They did, yeah.
If it comes to damage, does frost damage matter?
It does not, no.
Okay, so let's put it all together. First attack is a 14 plus 9, I think.
Yep, that'll hit.
The off. Oh, I do have uncovered thoughts. The offhand is plus 8, so 18 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do the other one. 19 plus 8. Okay.
She's going to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, but something just fell.
She might knock something off.
Okay. So, I'm sorry, the last attack?
It was 19 on the
okay,
dice.
yeah. Yep.
So it's just a d6 plus 6 for everything, or d6 plus 2d6. 6, 12, 15.
Okay, yep.
6 plus 6 is 12, and 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 plus 12, 25.
40?
Was the first one 15?
I thought so. I was doing the math. It was 15, 12, and
13.
13? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so 40 points of damage. Well done. So this smaller one is looking severely hurt.
I'm just gonna go, surprise, bitch.
You hear it kind of chitter at you in this strange language. It sounds like an actual language, though. So you can hear there's like some sort of vocalization to it. But it's one you do not understand.
Sure.
And as you saw, it has a kind of long sword that's carrying, similar to the ones you had seen before in the Savage Tribes camp, the blacksmith's camp, that ones. But it doesn't have that same kind of pulsing energy you had seen before.
End of each return. So I'm going to. Oh, it's a bonus action. I already did it. I know. Sorry, I was gonna.
Vidir, you're on deck.
I'm just sorry. I always remember what this is. Well, hold on. Okay, now we're good. I'm done.
Okay. Rainier. I'm sorry, Vidir.
Some fries, bitch.
And then, Dorgir, whenever you want to run up, you can.
Do I need to wait for the other group to act?
I would say at this point, probably not.
Does a 14 hit?
14 does hit.
Okay.
14 hits the small people.
Oh, good.
I forgot to say bonus action to activate the frost as I was running up.
Ah, okay.
And then yeah. I reroll those. Okay, so that's 8, 11, plus 12. So 23.
Okay. And with that one,
Did more frost damage than my weapon damage.
as the cold emanates from your blade, you see it strike the creature down, and you hear again a good in the back of your mind. So that one's dead.
I just feel like it feels good, doesn't it?
So yeah, I will use my held action to dash
Okay.
How many you dash?
80 feet. What did you do?
Is that his tail?
No, it's part of the hammer.
Oh, it's the hammer handle. A little glue will fix that right up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I need to, I can always read it.
Yeah. I think a little super glue will fix it right up.
Nice. Closing that distance. Okay. So,
I don't know.
as
Right there's fine.
Samuel is up first of the ranger allies, they can run up. I think they have 40 feet as well. They do.
So X person.
Yep.
2, 7, 8, why not? I guess. Oh, I should ask. Are they going for a small one or big one?
He'd run to a small one, but he actually would face it head on though.
Oh, what do you?
Yeah. Okay, so as he attacks, 2 attacks with his battle axe.
Does he still get surprised or no?
So surprise, basically, it doesn't give you advantage or anything. It just removes the ability for them to take actions or reactions until their turn goes.
I thought it gave you advantage.
Ooh, both hit. So as you see him running up, he is, two-handing this battle axe. For 9 plus 11, 30 points of damage. No, 20 points of damage.
I was like, 9 and 11.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that's not how math works.
You can give him 30 points of damage if you want.
Yeah, right, yeah. And that's it. Yeah, it's the first turn. Grimir will also run up with her Cave Badger attack.
Where are we going from this third? So I'm not like reaching over you. She's moving up to that guy. Just so I'm not reaching over you.
Is her badger following her?
Yes.
The little guy?
Yeah, yeah.
To the side? Or.
Yes. So she actually had him on her shoulders.
Is his name Pabu?
His name is Tak.
Oh, he's heavy.
Tak Tak.
He's cute. Like here, how much movement?
So she'll be able to get right next to the creature.
Here?
Yep. And then Tak would be right next to him, but on his side. So, like they're gonna form like almost like a little L.
Oh, this?
No, sorry, other side. So perfect. Yep.
Okay.
So, as she swings her battle axe and says, "Tak, get him!" She hits, and Tak. I need to look this up because I always forget this part as to whether or not they can make multi attacks or not. Because no other beasts normally are able to. To take the attack action. Which I think. You know what? Hang on. I need to look. Hold for one moment, please. Okay. Sage of Ice on multi-attack. Yep. Okay, so there you have it. So she will swing once, which she hits, and then Tak will make his 2 attacks. A bite and a claw.
So Beastmasters don't get 2 attacks, unlike other rangers.
Beastmasters do, but she's foregoing her second attack to tell Tak to attack.
Attack, attack. Attack, 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 attack.
Only one of which hits. But it will be with his claws.
Which are magical and covered in venom.
Not covered in venom. I think they actually do count as magical weapons. Not that it matters for resistances in this case, but... ooh, she dealt 14 points of damage with her own 1 attack. Make sure I note that. Okay. And then Tak's claws go to try to rend this creature. For 2d4 points of damage. There we go. 3 and 3 is 6, plus 4 is another 10.
Nice.
Okay, is that enough? I don't think it is quite, but close. Yep, not quite. Okay, so as they run up, you see this other Tlincalli, the smaller one, also severely damaged at this point. After the other Minotaur ran up on it, and Tack also got a good couple claw attacks in. All right, so no, sorry, it made its 2 attacks. So that is both of them. Top of the order, Dorgiran, you're up.
Would I hit my firebolt?
Are you within range?
I
think-
should be 120 from the first.
Okay,
time,
cool. Then
right?
yes. Yeah. So
You're 120.
I don't know if you specified a trigger.
I didn't actually. Now that I think about it, but I think.
But it's fine.
forgot.
Yeah. If
held actions work.
it's okay. If you were to say, like I shoot a firebolt when my friends get there,
Yeah.
which would make sense, then absolutely.
After everybody goes.
Yeah.
That works.
Sure.
Okay. I'll miss anyway, so it's fine.
False. You're gonna tell the dice that it's gonna hit.
You're gonna hit dice. uh, 7 plus 6 is 13?
Does not
Yeah.
hit.
See? Yeah. It was a warning shot.
That's right. I could send this right into your face,
Yeah.
but I'm giving you the chance to choose life instead
Right?
of violence.
Yeah.
But Dorgiran may have other feelings on the matter.
It's my next character.
Alright.
That
And then
tracks.
I'm gonna bonus action rage.
Okay.
And then I make my 2 attacks. With my hammer.
Run on.
Okay. One of those attacks is only a 10, so probably not. The other is 26.
Ah, well, that one will hit.
Well, 11.
Okay. And you're hitting the...
Big one there.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I'm gonna yell for the 2 I've already finished off one of them to not let the other little one get away.
Mm.
We don't want them running and potentially killing anybody.
Okay. So at this point, we're gonna have the one. We're gonna have one of the Tlincalli run over to. You know what? Honestly, it'd be Rainier.
What, the baby one?
No, the other large one.
Why would he run away from Vadir to me?
He's
Dorgiran?
not.
Huh?
You mean Dorgiran?
He said the other.
Or,
one.
yeah. Well,
So the
there's-
other one. So not the one that's being attacked right now. The other one.
Right.
Yeah. He's gonna go and fight me?
Yep.
Fight us collectively.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Alright.
No.
I mean, we did just kill its baby. So.
Yep.
I just wasn't sure how can he go through the mud puddle without an issue?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a 10-foot by 10-foot giant scorpion.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Because
It's-
He's an all-terrain
Yeah, no, it's fair.
vehicle.
I mean, it does take most of its movement to get to you, but it can close that distance.
Okay.
All-terrain venomous scorpion.
So it will then. It's going to try to. One long sword attack against Vadir. And then it will take out a spiked chain in its other hand and try and rake it across you, Rainier. So, Vadir with longsword attack first. 16.
Does not hit.
Okay. And a spiked chain. For a 21.
I literally was like, for a 24.
Not quite. So, 6 points of piercing damage. And you are grappled.
What?
As the spike chain wraps around you. That's how it works.
Oh, I was thinking it was like a flail, and I was like, what? Oh, spike chain. Makes sense.
You said 6.
Correct.
I didn't know we were fighting biker scorpions.
Yeah.
I know, right? Like, is this like old school road rash?
And while you are grappled, you are also restrained. Yep. The other Tlincalli is going to make the same attacks. Actually, you know what? It's going to make a different one. It will make a longsword attack against Dorgirin with a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
This one is actually using both of his hands as he deals 16. Nope, sorry. 13 points of slashing damage, half to 6, since you're reaching. And its tail, it's actually going to try and walk behind you to get this attack. Yeah, I can use tactics too.
Wouldn't I turn to like keep my face in with it?
Do they ever turn to face us?
Yeah,
I
I never
mean-
do.
Don't give him this idea.
They never learn. They never learn.
Yeah. I mean, granted, in theory, we've talked about this once before, I think, or very early on, that you can use your reaction to change your facing, which I haven't done with the enemies yet, but maybe it's that time to do it. So if you'd like to, you can use your reaction to change the way in which you are facing.
So it doesn't get a damage on me.
Correct.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So, just a straight roll then.
Yep.
16 to hit,
Nope.
which misses. All right, that is it for
We're
those
ruining
two.
my entire attack plan.
Yeah, they have to use reactions to do it.
So
And you can break melee with them if you need to without them being able to reaction attack you.
the other small one is going to run over to its ally.
The one in the back.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And it is going to try to make a longsword attack against, we'll say Samuel.
Other way.
Other way around.
Ooh.
Around town. Bring it around town.
With a 5 to
Stop
hit,
on
that
your
does
little
hit.
bus. There's a whole
Yep.
group hug
For
situation
5
happening there.
points of damage, yeah.
5 to hit? What?
Hmm?
You say 5 to hit?
No,
5
no.
damage.
No, 5 damage. Yeah.
I thought you said the 5 to hit.
No, got a 17 to hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the other one that's standing there, it's gonna try to run away. It's hurt.
Don't let it.
And it will actually disengage for it.
How much movement?
So it's at the edge. It is going to run southward 40 feet. So at the very edge of the map.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
And
Not quite yet, but probably soon. All right, that'll be it for its turn. Rin, you're up.
Look at that.
I'm gonna take a couple steps forward.
Fair, fair.
How many do you want?
Put me by that tree.
20, 30.
Thanks.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 more.
Thanks, perfect. By the tree, where I want it. And I'm gonna try and hit this guy
Okay.
that's hitting Dorgirin.
And
With
its
a-
back is facing you, so you do get advantage on the attack
Oh,
rolls.
hey! That never happens to
No.
me.
gozaimasu.
What? 18's much better. 18
Yeah, that'll-
plus 6.
Yep, totally hits.
So, for points. And then 10.
For how many points?
I said for points.
Oh, you haven't rolled yet. Okay, gotcha.
9 and 3. So 12 points of fire damage.
Oh, okay.
right? Yeah, no. Not even close. How bad does he look? He look. He's
Which
been
one?
hit a few times.
The
The
one
one
you-
that I just hit.
Oh, still in good fighting form.
Okay. I will use 2 sorcery points to try and hit him again with another firebolt.
Okay.
Are those advantage too?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, I like facing more because, similar to what, oh my
Hey.
god. What's your ranger's name?
There.
Thank you. I was like, Vidir. No. Vidir. No. Stuck there. One of those, like, yeah. Similar to Vareth's problem was, you can never get advantage on your attack rolls, even if someone's not facing you, which, like, that's not totally fair, so. That's why we do facing.
19?
19 to hit?
Yeah.
Totally does.
Sweet.
Although eventually I could just stealth as him.
True.
Constantly.
Yeah, it's bonus action. Hide. And then pew pew.
8 more points of fire damage, and I'm going to. I curse his charisma.
Okay.
I think, right? Yeah. No. Yes. Yes. Charisma.
Okay. You feel like if you could understand this creature, it would not be speaking as cool as it had been earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. For sure.
Clickety clack, what's in the sack?
Yeah.
And
like-
now it's like.
Clickety clack, why do you hurt me?
Oh.
That just cuts deeper.
Yeah. Okay, will that be it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Gotcha. Rainier, you're up.
Get behind us.
So, huh?
Oh, wait, you can't. You're right.
yeah. Working on that one.
Escape him.
So first, I'm going to use a bonus action, Blood Curse of Bloated Agony, and I'm going to amplify it.
Okay.
So he has disadvantage on Strength and Dex checks until the end of his next turn.
Okay.
Also, he takes 1d8 necrotic if he makes more than one attack.
Gotcha. Nice.
And then, so I'm restrained.
Correct.
What are my options to do this?
So, while you're restrained, your attack rolls have disadvantage, attack rolls against you have advantage, and your speed is 0.
Okay, so how do I get unrestrained?
You have to use your action to escape, basically break a grapple check.
Can I, like wiggle my way out?
Sure, if you want to use acrobatics, yeah. Yeah, no, sorry.
100%.
Breaking a grapple, escaping a grapple is always an acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay, yeah. Because that's what I was worried was the athletics part.
Gotcha, yeah.
So I will absolutely try and do an acrobatics check to get out of that.
Sure. So, that'll be your action.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's just a straight roll.
Yes. Yeah, just acrobatics.
Nat 20, that was
Okay.
a 28.
Nice, yeah. So as you kind of wiggle around, surprisingly you think, spiked chain's gonna wrap around you, just be stuck to your form. Somehow you're able to move your physicality and just kind of shakes off your body.
It's called you get it taut and then quickly untaught it and it's loose. Also taut.
Taut. Taut like a tiger.
Is that still my movement 0 or
Well, so as long as you were grappled. So
now I
no
get
longer.
movement again?
Yep.
But I have no action, I have no bonus action.
You got shit.
Now, little bit. I'm just gonna hold pat.
Okay.
Hold him? You're gonna hold Pat?
Hold him back.
Yeah.
Hold
Don't
it.
do it, man.
Don't kill the young one.
I don't remember. That'll be it.
Okay.
I think this curse might have forced me to take damage. I'll figure that out while you go.
Here you're up.
Next up, Tlincalli. Nope.
You're being held
Good deal.
by Rainier. Gently.
I love you. Duck. I'm gonna shoot Eldritch Blast at the little one that's fleeing.
Okay.
Is that advantage because he's facing away?
Correct.
Okay, first one's a 9.
Misses.
Second one definitely hits. It's like an 18 on the dice.
Okay, yeah.
Come here, little shit. 18, 21.
Damage?
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, okay.
Oh no, sorry. My bad. 12 damage. I was braining 2 attacks, but it was just 1 attack. So
Okay.
But they're both 9s, so it's fine. So 12 damage.
Gotcha. Yeah, that still is enough to do it. But just when I heard 20, I was like, from 1 shot? What the hell?
My brain was like,
I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, the count's 2. Obviously, you roll 2 dice, right?
Yeah, sure. So, as the Eldritch Blast gets fired through, and you see it blast just like right through this kind of smaller Tlincalli, it falls down the ground, flat. Once again, you feel a cold whisper of wind across you.
And as my bonus,
Where's my mouse?
it was over here on this map.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it back.
It's right here.
Oh,
See?
yep, I see
See
it. Okay.
They have blood, right?
Got it. They do.
Okay, so I didn't have to use the curse specialist.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud.
Ooh, okay.
So, I mean, not that I think they're going to move, but if they try to move, that's reduced by 10 feet, because they're within 10 feet of me. So their
Okay.
movement's reduced by 10 feet for right now,
Gotcha.
until I can do something next turn. And that's it.
All right. So, next up, we've got Samuel. So, he is going to, just try and swing against the other small minion that came up next to him, the smaller Tlincalli. 1 attack will hit for Battle Axe. And it's damaged. So, need to pull up his character sheet.
Oh, he's got Colossus Slayer.
He does. He is a hunter. So, 11 plus 1, 12 points of damage then. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and then Gramira will also do the 2 attacks, 1 being from herself. Then 18 on the dice. Dude, okay. For 10 points of damage. Yep. And then, once again, she says, "Tack, get it!" And you see Tack. Both hit. Good job, Tack. That's in character now at this point. For another 10 plus d6. God, I have like 1 dice for everything, as opposed to 1 dice for everything. I have 1 dice of everything. So for 17 points of damage from Tack. Okay.
Damage.
Yeah, another roughed up, smaller Tlincalli. As you see, very briefly during the fight, Gramira kind of kneeled down, just, "Oh, he's a good boy." So, Durgirin, you're up.
I'm gonna hit him with my hammer. Get 2 attacks.
Nice.
Okay. This one. I don't think one of these is unless 14.
14 does not hit, not the big ones.
But the other one is a 26.
Oh yeah, for sure. I look forward to the time where you guys are like 26. I'm like, it doesn't hit.
I'm not looking forward to that.
I don't
No,
want-
because I
don't
mean it'll
want
be
it.
the fun stuff later on where it's like,
Oh.
okay, fine, I do this instead.
Yeah.
14.
14 points damage. Gotcha.
I stabbed him in the dick.
This was the one that was not damaged yet,
No, he was.
right? No, okay. Right, only, okay, gotcha.
The one next to us, I think, is undamaged.
Right.
As it is.
Okay. That'd be it for your turn.
Yes.
Gotcha. Alright, so, again, the Tlincalli are up. So, the Tlincalli, I see why I got them mixed up, is because I have Tlincalli 1 and 2, and the 1 is not the one on the left any longer. Now the 2 ran over, so he's the one on the left. That's what I got mixed up. Okay, so anyway, not that you guys need to know or care about any of that. You see him raise up the long sword and make. We're gonna do another slashing attack against Vidir. Try to anyway. I'm rolling good now. It's a 21 to hit. Shield?
Yep.
Okay.
Can't touch this.
Reluctant though it may be, it doesn't know of the curse that is applied to it. So, it is going to then make a sting attack against Vidir as well. For a 24 to hit?
Oh, damn it. That's it.
Oh,
That's my
okay.
AC right there.
Okay.
Double shield.
5 necrotic.
5 necrotic.
Stack the shield.
And it has. Dang it, my friggin' mouse! Get over
I like to retroactively say that I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Your mouse is now on
Oh
the TV.
my god.
You're on the TV.
Yep, I see it.
Hello!
It's stuck on the edge.
I'm over here now.
Yeah.
I bet you can't stab that Tlincalli.
Dude, I don't know where. Okay, you're over
You're
here.
down there. Oh, now you're down.
I don't know how my mouse keeps getting away from. I'm going down and left, up and left.
It
Down.
is
Okay,
really
there we go. Got it.
entertaining, though, because it's like
I get
Mario
confused
Bros.
with
Like
2 monitors. I can imagine 3, one of which I can't see.
Yeah, when it gets over there, I'm like, I don't know where it's at. All the time. Okay, so how many points of damage? I'm sorry, 5. Okay,
Necrotic, if it matters.
gotcha. Does not, but good to know. At least in this encounter, it does not. So, deer. Just thinking of Matt when he's doing stuff in his head. And he's like, "You suffer," and just you suffer.
I do. I am
you
suffering.
suffer.
Okay, so 6 points of piercing damage.
And you're envenomed, you're dead.
And an additional 17 points of poison damage.
23.
And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Gonna be great. That's a 9.
Total?
Yes.
Okay. So,
I am dead.
as you see Vidir get pierced with this
I can't
large
fix you.
scorpion stinger,
You have to fix yourself.
Rainier, you're right next to him, so you see him like wrench from the attack, and he doesn't unwrench.
Nice.
You see his eyes start darting around as he cannot move his body.
Have the stupid Tlincalli do a stupid Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Stupidly.
Oh, I have inspiration from last
You
game.
do.
That
You
you
do,
told me
because
to
it was
keep.
at the end of the game. That's right, and I said to keep it.
That's even worse.
Okay, so
Rude.
then
was
Roll with gusto,
was a
my
4.
friends. With
Oh.
purpose.
Constitution
Don't just-
saving throw. What's the number to hit?
What'd you roll?
11 total.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Oh, it was a 12.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
it's still cursed.
Okay. Okay. Nice. All right.
I did not think there was a chance in hell he would fail that.
Yeah. Well, apparently my dice are hit or miss. I mean, that is it. There's no middle ground. It's either I roll like above like 16 or I'm under 10. So that is it for its turn. As the other one is now up. Man, that's just one of them. Okay. Right?
Yeah, that was the first one.
Okay. So
Step 1.
we're gonna do the same 2 attacks against Dorgirin.
Step 1, murder the Minotaur. Step 2, murder the other Minotaur.
With a 26 to hit for the
Step 3,
longsword.
The other Minotaur.
For 9 points of slashing damage, I have to 4. And the sting is a 20 to hit.
Nice, he's 19.
Ah, okay. Alright, so, similarly, 8 points of piercing damage, half to 4. And then, sounds silly to ask, but I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Nat 20.
Okay, so,
28.
you do take, so the damage does not get halved, so that still goes through. 16 points of poison damage. But as you feel this pulse of poison venom in your skin,
And I'm going to use my reaction to hit him with my otherworldly armor.
Nice.
Have you gone since the last time you were attacked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the first in the order.
I don't.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
It's fine. There is.
Well, just hold pat.
Yeah. There we go.
If you'd have waited like another 2 seconds.
Could have been messy.
Get out of my head.
Could have been snotty.
Oh,
Yeah, you're welcome.
that'd be so bad.
Oh God, especially
Yeah.
carbonation and
Alcohol? Yeah. No
Mm.
thanks.
I mean, what alcohol?
Mm-hmm.
18 to hit on
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just barely hits.
You have noticed that the larger Tlincalli have a bit hardier body than the smaller ones.
Like they take more damage, or they take less from physical damage.
Yes.
They appear to have, from a game mechanic standpoint, more hit points.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. It's like,
Yeah. I was trying to think of that is nebulous. So yeah.
3 piercing.
3. Okay. All right, that's it for them. Now it is the, as I've been calling them, the Twin Mins. Is going to disengage and try and run away. So, a 2 will be running eastward. Also getting to the edge of the map.
does it only get to go 30 since it's in the mire and it slows it down? Or 1,
Partly, yes. So it
10, and then
it will get so just beyond the edge of the oasis.
oh, I got it. Don't worry.
You had them all tangled up.
Well,
There you go.
And
Now-
that is it for its turn.
now
Rin,
move them.
Rin, you're up.
she's counting. She's doing the math.
And then Rainier, you're on deck.
There we go.
How is this one looking hurt yet? Is he bad? How's
Which
he
one?
looking? The one that's facing off with Dorgirin.
Battle hardened, but still has some fighting strength left.
Right. Okay. So
Looking hurt though. Yes.
I'm gonna hop on my broom because I have more speed that way.
Fair.
Which is my action, or is that interact with an object?
I was actually wondering
I always
that.
have it strapped to my back.
It's true. At that point,
You could just roll over and just go on your back down the.
Just
that would be an interesting way
Heavy
of
disadvantages
moving.
on my rolls.
Yeah.
Oh no! Do it like Boba Fett's jetpack, where she's just gonna like jump up and lean forward and go fly.
Oh yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
flying.
It's just-
That'd be interesting.
Use it like hang
Let's
splatter,
look at this real
glider.
quick.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna say that for. I don't like the idea that it takes you like an action to get on top of it, but I honestly don't know how like the mounting rules work. Because effectively you'd be like mounting a thing. So,
Mount at your own barrel.
costs an amount of movement equal to half your speed. So, interesting how this works. Because of that, and the broom has its own flying speed,
Uh-huh.
you're technically able to do this for free.
Oh, cool.
I mean, granted, you'd use your movement, but the flying broom has its own speed. So,
Right.
like, you would hop up on it, and then it would take you the distance that you wanted to go.
Oh, okay. Cool. I want to be.
I think.
Anywhere other than I'm trying to
I've actually always avoided mounted characters for that reason.
It gets, yeah, crunchy.
I want to be by this bush right here. This little guy.
Which one?
Next to the vanilla flower.
This one?
Nope, the bush. The actual bush. That bush.
What? Oh, that bush.
Nope. This.
What?
The little bush.
Okay.
The bush, not the tree.
Well, you
That's
called
where
this-
I am.
You called that a tree last
well,
time.
I know. Actually, I was referring to the big
Those are
tree.
those
but-
are supposed to be cacti, as best as I could use. I know they don't look like cactus, but
They're spiky.
I don't have. Yeah.
I want to be by the medium-sized cacti, please.
Done.
Cool.
Give you the stick next time.
And I'm gonna go. Hey, ugly! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, and I'm gonna cast Bane on him.
Oh, okay. Is there a roll involved with that, right?
Yeah, he has to make a charisma saving throw in which he is cursed.
Disadvantage. Yep.
Disadvantage.
What's the number?
14, I think. Hold
Yep.
on.
Okay. You feel the like the creature doesn't understand what you're saying, but you see for like a brief moment it looks backward at you with this puzzled expression, and then just turns back to Durin. But you see it just like kind of get a little heavier in terms of how it's like its posture kind of slumps a little bit more. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. And then I'm gonna.
So, we don't really use like spell
Are
spell
those our
materials.
people, or is that
Some.
a dude over here?
Because this one
In
requires a
this
drop of
cluster?
Those
blood.
are our people.
Hmm.
Those are just our people.
Our people are the three there. The dude is running away. That's standing up.
Yeah. So technically speaking, if it doesn't have a cost, then you don't have to actually
Alright.
use spell components.
I'm just trying to figure out how you would use the spell component of a drop of blood. Like, should to like pull me.
And I will
That could be actually
convert a sorcery point and try to hit this guy with a firebolt.
Okay.
He's facing away.
Yeah. Your genuine enthusiasm is uplifting. I don't know the word to use.
The innocence is pure and unadulterated.
I could figure out whether the first roll was a 6 or a 9, and I'm like, it's a 6. And then I rolled a 9. So a 9 plus 6.
15.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Woo! That's the percentile dice. This is... Oh. That's good. 9 points of fire damage.
Okay. Looking hurt.
Don't you walk
Hurt.
away from me!
I think he's running.
Rainier, you're up.
I can't help you.
No.
My
Trying to
turn.
make a joke.
They didn't get it.
That's fine.
Now I was trying to think of something clever to say as
Because you can't communicate it.
Yep. am frozen.
I'm gonna do like a link roll around this guy and stab him in the back.
I thought you meant my dog. And I was like, what? For a split second.
It's canon now. He's doing like a barrel roll. Like
Yeah.
Link would
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
He does.
He meant the hi-ya kind instead of...
The
Yeah,
one
yeah,
just
no,
the
for
spamming
sure.
A going
Yeah.
across Hyrule Field. Yeah, that
No,
one.
Yeah.
he's like a
It took me
friggin-
a second, but then, yeah, I was like,
It's like
right.
a cat where like he rolls, but then it's like, oh, that's a good scratch, and then he kind of wiggles on his back.
It would be in the mud, though. Mudbath.
It's a mud bath.
Already.
That's
Yeah.
good stuff. It's like a
Um,
like a baby hippo.
Okay, can you put me like somewhere behind Shem? I'm realizing it's gonna take some of my movement speed, but it's fine.
in the mud.
Yeah. I like to stab things in the back.
I feel like we don't know what's in the mud, but okay.
Is he using his reaction?
Cut his
It
tail
will.
off.
It will use its reaction.
Jake, I hate you so much right now.
Hey, it benefited me.
Oh, I'm glad it's all about you.
Well, no, I'm glad we do this now because then when it comes into like the boss fights later on, you guys won't be like, well, damn it. Because, I mean, you can still be like, damn it, but not
I'm
like.
just gonna roll and come up like,
It's good to have these.
shit, that usually works. Stab.
They usually works. You know, it's good to have.
Oh, that's a
tough
15 on the dice, so plus
Oh,
9.
yeah. Which, I mean, logically, it doesn't have to worry about him anymore.
Yeah.
At least
it
right
would
now.
have turned to-
Yeah.
Get
That's a 14 on the dice, plus 8.
Okay, yeah.
And
I already know
then the
what
last
potion
stab
will fix
is a
you.
9 plus 9, 18.
Yeah, all hit.
Okay, sweet. The first one I'm gonna do Brand of Castagian, or Brand of that, whatever. I always know where
Brand
he
of whatever.
castigation.
yes.
Castigation. I always know the direction of the branded creature as long as it's on plane, and each time the creature deals damage to you or another creature within 5 feet, it takes 1 psychic damage.
Okay.
So first attack, none of them were crits, right? Okay, first attack is ew!
Mm-hmm. It's covered in mud.
9 damage.
It's gross.
Okay.
7 plus, hold on. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
It's only 9. It's just
So, hold on, 7 plus
Poultry.
5 is 12. And then 5 plus 6 is 11. And he has
Okay.
10 less movement speed.
You got it. Okay.
Can I have more than one blood curse out?
I don't know. I would say if there's nothing that indicates in the rules otherwise, then yeah, probably.
For the I'm. Oh wait. Also, hold on. I don't think it matters. I think I did this screwed up again. It's a bonus action, so it doesn't matter. I screwed up. So we're good.
Okay. Badir,
send help.
you're paralyzed. You're aware. Could I have you make another con saving throw? End of your turn. DC 14.
Ha! 17.
Okay.
Fuck off, paralysis.
So, at the end of your turn, you're able to shake off this effect as your muscles give way and you are no longer locked in place for that.
Yeah.
Can we just say
Wrenching.
half his face is still droopy?
You're a dick.
Quick, don't let the thing know that you're unparalyzed.
Yeah, right.
No, do.
Okay, so Samuel's up. He is going to. You know what? He'll take a pair of hand axes out, and he is going to hurl both of them at the. Actually, you know what? He'll hurl one. He'll run up with the other, and then make a second attack, picking up his hand axe to make a third. So he's going to do 3 attacks.
Get it.
Is this one running away?
Yes.
Is this the big battle axe guy or the other one?
22, big battle axe guy, yeah. 25. And 24. Okay. So, rolling the damage. I mean, it's gonna be lethal, because it's 4, 12, plus whatever's this.
It's gonna be dead.
22, yep. So he hacks it apart. You see him run up as the, we'll say as he's throwing it, he actually makes the attack at the same time. So the 2 attacks both bring it down as he hacks one more time just to be certain before it wrenches its hand axe, or his hand axe out of it. It's down. All right, we got this one. And you kind of like looks around, realizes the fight still is going on. As Ramira, she's, you know what? She's gonna run. Can they make it around the mud pit? I don't think they can quite close the distance to the other Tlincalli.
Which one? The one that's attacking Rainier or the one that's attacking Dorgir?
Honestly, I think either or. I mean, she certainly can't make it to the opposite side of the mud pit. Yeah, I don't think she can. Okay.
Making it like here.
Yeah, she's within like 1 or
Okay,
2
yeah,
squares
yeah.
of either one.
So you see her pull out her longbow, and then
Oh, she's
says,
staying back. Sorry.
yeah, she'll stay back. She pulls out the longbow and just says, "Attack. Just stay put and stay safe." Pulls out a longbow and fires 2 arrows at. Then she shouts out, "Which one we want alive?"
Whichever one doesn't die.
I'm pretending to be paralyzed.
She'll fire at the one near you.
That's what I wanted her to attack.
Natural 20
And it's dead.
and a 21 to hit on the other one. So yeah. All right, so that's 4 plus 10, 13, 17 points of damage. Okay, that brings that one up to 4. Okay, so they're both looking about the same in terms of roughness. Dorgirin, you're up.
I'm going to make my attacks against him. Only I'm going to roll them separately this time because apparently
21, yes.
Vanilla and Mountain Dew is actually really good.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
That
Sit.
one on the second hit.
Ah, okay.
Hold pat.
10 points of damage.
Okay.
Damage.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
All right. And they're both pretty roughed up, pretty equally. So it's good. All right.
It's a good
Tlincalli minions are down. Okay, so then they are up. As you hear them kind of chittering back and forth at each other, as let's say the one that's facing Rainier. 'Cause it's two first. He's gonna try and make another sting attack against you this time.
No.
With a 10 to hit, misses.
Somehow I'm more agile stuck in the mud.
Yeah, right. And then we'll try and swing the longsword too. Also with a 10 to hit, so misses.
Ah, nice. And
Oh yeah.
4 damage.
Okay.
What about your psychic?
Oh right.
He didn't do damage to me.
Oh, that's right. My bad. I thought it was just attack.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of okay with. You know? Just gonna... 1 damage, not worth it.
The other one is going to attack similarly, same. Yeah, it'll be the same attacks. So longsword first. The 23 to hit will hit, and then sting attack is a 14, which will miss. So
Better the sword than the stinger.
Yes.
13 half to 6 points of damage.
Did you do the -4 when you attacked him?
I did not know.
I mean, it was a 24, though.
Right.
Was it a 24 turn? Well, I guess it would have.
First one, yeah.
Yeah, so it wouldn't matter.
What?
Yeah.
My AC while raging was 19.
That's fair, though. Good.
Yeah.
Good point.
Okay.
I
Good
tried
job.
to help.
You see them both kind of chittering back and forth with each other, both terribly concerned at this point. But they're still trying to stick this out. So, Rin, you're up first.
Do I see? Did this one keep running,
You're up
or did
next,
somebody
right?
hit it?
They're both
dead.
Rather
They're both dead.
All the little ones died.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yes.
That okay.
All the younglings have been removed.
Okay,
All
I
the
just-
younglings have been killed.
Just wanted to make sure.
Do you say young ones or younglings?
Younglings.
Okay, gotcha.
How are you
Operation.
looking?
Huh?
How
And my sword is blue.
I almost
He's
called them
probably the
younglings,
worst
but I
man.
was like, no.
Dorgaren, how are you looking health-wise?
2 on point.
62
Yeah.
out of 98.
KK? Maybe him?
Fine. I don't know. That's still like
Where are you at?
I can't help him.
Why?
He's paralyzed.
No,
I
he's not.
can't fix
He's not.
that.
I'm not.
He broke it.
Oh. How are you looking?
Your deception check was successful.
Yeah. True.
I'm at 35
and
out of
then
58.
These two are looking roughish.
They're both pretty roughed up, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit him, the one that Dorgaren's at, with a firebolt.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Is that a-
try to.
Is that a back shot?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fly behind him. Actually, yeah, I can't get behind that one too. So yeah, I'll just fly. No, I can back up a little bit.
I mean, you're in the air, so
Yeah.
yeah.
now.
Oh, I could have used my reaction when he attacked.
Oh, it's just when an attack is made against you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ah, okay.
The armor.
Nope. Nope.
Couldn't remember. Yeah.
It does not hit.
Okay.
I rolled a 4 and a 2.
Oh wait, you're behind him though. Doesn't that have advantage?
I rolled a 4 and a 2.
Oh, you did roll advantage. I know you already rolled. My bad.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I have a strong suspicion this one's going to die this turn.
Now I'm cranky.
Why?
So
You and me.
I'm gonna.
Oh, ours. Yeah. No.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna try and hit it with another firebolt because
Okay.
I'm mad that it didn't work.
Task
I
failed
was mad at my
successfully.
broom for flying me too close. I had to back it up.
Yeah. No, damn it.
Well, that's better. 16. Oh no. Doesn't count. It was good, but it doesn't count.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 16 plus 6.
Yeah, totally.
Cool!
Just misses.
Just barely. Nick them.
22 misses.
I think I did actually have somebody. It's 26 or 27 they got the dice. And I was like, it misses. And yeah, the reaction was, I'm sorry, what?
18 points of fire damage.
18?
9 and a 9.
Damn, okay.
I was mad. That's the most damage
That one's
I've
looking
done
real
this
roughed
entire
up.
battle.
Yeah. Okay. Rainier, you're up. That one's looking very hurt.
The one that
You.
him, not me, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That ring just lit up.
I'm not really paying attention to that fight because this guy is trying to stab me with a poisonous stinger.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
And
Fair.
I kind of saw what it did to him. So
Yep.
I'm gonna try my link roll again and get behind him.
To which he uses his reaction.
That's fine. For now, the buddy is next to me, so if he hits either one of us, he's gonna take damage.
Hmm. If it survives, even.
Well, you know, I have to hit him first.
Hmm.
That's a 16 on the dice, so that's a hit.
Yep.
That's a 2, that does not. And then that's a 14, so that's a hit. Well, plus.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's 8 plus 6 is 14. And, 16, so 30 damage.
Okay, so it was 14 and then 16 on top of that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you spin back around and you see it follow you and begin to raise up the longsword again, and you see its stinger reeling back again. What were your two attacks?
So this was the two stabbies hit.
Ah, okay. So you pierce between its armor, as all of them are wearing like this kind of like almost like breastplated gold armor. Not gold itself, but like bronzed kind of style. But you see it getting right between the folds in the armor once and twice before you see it kind of tense up a bit and then fall limp and slams against the ground, its body collapsing beneath the wounds.
Heart shot. Pierce to the heart. You're too late.
Hey, good job.
Oh, you're back.
What?
Huh? We have to knock this one out, don't we?
Speaking of
Yeah.
which,
Alright.
video, you're up.
Well, got this one!
You can go the distance.
Find where. And you can go non-lethal should you choose.
That's what I want to do. I want to go non-lethal.
The working agreement at the table should just be you specify ahead of time, and then we know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go non-lethal.
Hit him with the flat of the blade,
Hmm.
not the edge.
I was thinking hamstring the shit out of him.
I do want to cut his tail off, but that might kill him.
He is looking severely hurt. Not severely, but
He's feeling.
if you were to say out of 85 hit points, 76 damage has already gone his way.
That's a 13. That's a 21.
Was the
So-
13 to hit?
First one was a 13 to hit.
Okay, gotcha.
Does not hit. So I'm going for non-lethal.
Okay, with your sword.
Yep.
Okay.
That's 11 plus 3, so that's 14 already without cold damage.
Okay. Could I have you make a charisma saving throw?
Charisma saving throw.
I'm sorry, wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. 17.
Okay. As you begin to take the flat of the blade and just smack it against its head to knock it out, you feel your arms start to twist to go to the edge of the blade itself before you're able to shake it off and once again regain control.
Do I recognize why that happened?
You can make an insight check if you like.
I would like to make an insight check.
Okay.
I'm shit at those, but I would like to try. 13. Yeah, 13.
You have an idea.
We need information first, then we'll deal with it. In my head, saying that.
You just hear a loud, long and drawn out.
Okay. And then...
So, as that strike hits, you see the creature get smacked with the flat of your blade. As its eyes kind of go cross for just a moment before it just falls to the ground.
Let's tie him up. Yeah.
Do you guys have rope?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you got something better than rope?
No, I've got rope too.
Okay. We could probably use some more. I mean, more is probably better.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah, I'll help out. So, if people would like to try to help out with this, survival checks to restrain the creature.
Can I give someone advantage by giving them more rope?
I mean, if you wanted to assist in that way, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just pile on rope.
So, would you want either of the rangers to roll at advantage, or someone else?
You
Yeah,
said survival?
sure. That sounds
Mhm.
good.
What are the rangers' survival like?
They're looking at a +5.
Okay. They can both.
Yeah, they can do it at advantage.
Okay.
I'm not
Here you
doing
go,
it.
Sam.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'll probably need it. Thanks. Okay. So, you see, even with the large body, the extra rope that you provided definitely helps out a lot. As each one of the legs, Sam kind of, as he grabs it, it's just gross.
Make sure you hog tie the stinger.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, let's, can I get a hand with this? As, basically every kind of grabs one of the limbs and holds down the stinger as he eventually is able to tie all of them together, with the arms also pulled back behind the creature, as it does have that kind of vaguely centaur anatomy with its torso and arms. They see all of it get tied back. You see eventually its eyes open up. Okay, that looks pretty good. It kind of shakes a little bit, and you see the creature just...
I want to stand in its sight while you go to talk to it, but have my sword at the ready with the frost.
Can I do a slightly retroactive thingy that I was planning on doing as we were tying him up? I want to wrap some sort of rags around his stinger.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, sure.
More of a blunt object than less piercing, more just thump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who needs it? I mean, where's a giant cork when you need one?
Right. Exactly.
Can I just break off the tip?
That would be mean. Probably kill it.
Oh, it's not gonna live.
I was gonna say.
It's looking real hurt. But
Either way.
Alright, I'm gonna crouch down next to it, and I'm just gonna kind of conjure up some spectral fire, just a little magical energy, and I'm gonna lock eyes with it and mind link with it. And I'm gonna go, I suggest you remain calm.
fine.
Good. What's your name?
I do not have a name.
Why?
We do not have names.
Why?
We are part of the hive, the collective.
So do you guys like talk to each other like this then, or
No.
are you like a worker bee? Do you have a queen? How does that work?
We have a commander.
Ah. And who's your commander?
We do not have names.
Right, but like, what do they look like?
Bigger than us.
Than you? Like a lot bigger?
A bit bigger.
Okay. Okay. And like, your commanders take orders from.
The genie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thought you were gonna say that. Why?
We promise safety.
Safety.
Yes.
From what?
This safe.
Everything. The desert is harsh. We want to live. The Minotaur. And so you see it like look over. They don't know our problems. They take the good spots. The good hunting grounds. We're left with scraps.
I see.
We have to raid to live.
I see. So instead of allying yourself with the Minotaurs, you allied yourself with a genie. Would you say life's better now?
Yes,
Really?
we have a place, a home.
He doesn't like, I don't know, hurt you guys, punish you.
No,
No? Is he
Mm.
nice? Is he kind? He's a kind guy. He's a good guy.
we are given a home. We are given things. We are provided for. In turn, we keep these lands free of agents against him.
Right. What's he digging for?
I don't know.
He doesn't like the worms, does he?
No,
No.
no one likes the worms.
Well, yeah, but I mean him especially, though. Yeah.
Yes.
Say we wanted to pay a visit, but not like announce our arrival. How do you get in?
Why should I tell you? You're just going to kill me.
Well, we could spare your hive mates on the way, or we could slaughter our way through.
I know you'll slaughter. That's all they do.
That's not true, actually. They didn't slaughter you.
Only because you need me for this.
Well, that's true. But you did almost kill us, so there was that. But we don't have to have unnecessary death. What we want is to stop the genie from destroying an entire city.
That city has water.
That
They
they
keep
could
to them.
share.
They keep to themselves.
They don't have to. You could strike up a bargain. We have inroads with the Duke. We could forge a new path for you that doesn't require death.
I don't trust you.
I don't blame you. But I'm talking and not killing, so
What do you call that? So it looks back to its former allies.
technically, I didn't kill any of them.
We were warning you to stay away, and you came and slaughtered us.
Well, do you speak common?
No,
Well, that's a problem.
because I don't speak your language, I must die.
No, that's not what I said. That's a problem on our end. We should probably try to speak to you first rather than just attack. That's fair. But we were kind of jumped by people who had been working with the genie already. We tried the diplomatic path and it didn't work out so well, so we were a little burned on our end, made some assumptions. But I feel like that's just kind of what's happening here, and we don't have to do that.
Assumptions.
Assumptions. I'm getting a picture that not everyone that works with this genie is bad just because the genie isn't a great guy. Or gal. They, them, whatever.
Guy.
Yeah, okay.
What do you want?
We want to stop the genie from killing a bunch of people. Potentially getting his hands on something that could cause a hell of a lot more damage than what he's already caused.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage at this point.
Okay. Oh, 19 plus 5. So, that many. 24.
So kind of think for a moment. We only want a place to live. A place to call our own. A place where they don't slaughter us and don't trespass. If they gave up some of their grounds, we'd have a home.
Would you be willing to work together? I feel like you have some knowledge that could benefit many people. I hear tell you're pretty good at keeping the worms away.
We have our ways.
And I feel like that is a service you could bring to the bargaining table. Carve out some space for y'all. Don't know why I went country. Would you take us to someone that we could talk to? Carve out a good home for you that doesn't support a maniac?
I can't. Our commander. He can make the call.
Make me to your leader.
You see, kind of pause for a moment. They're inside the cave. Most of us are. Some are out in the desert.
Do you think you could coax them out, or do we have to go in?
I can get him out.
We'd be willing to meet you somewhere.
What can you show of trust?
I can give you something very dear to me. Alone. A life. And
You see,
Shara
kind of
pulls
puzzled.
her head out from under my cowl.
Okay.
Ishara, will you go with him? Temporarily.
You hear her respond back. Well, this is only a manifestation of my form.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he knows that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
She's reluctant, but she will go.
See him. Trust is given. Trust is returned.
I let her walk off my arm. She sits on his head.
Remove the rope, I will not attack.
We can unbind him. And I kind of relay to them the terms of the agreement.
I was like, I'm confused on why he's not dying.
ask him how we are supposed to manage this meetup between his commander and the Savage Tribe without alerting the genie.
So can we?
He can hear you.
Hold
Oh
on.
well, he can't understand him though.
So wait, if he can't understand us, will the commander understand us?
I will talk to the commander. You tell me
Well,
what you want to
tell-
say.
ask if he
I'll
knows-
translate.
None of us have mandibles.
Well, hold
Um,
on. Ask him if the commander can speak common,
Does your commander speak common? Do any of your people speak common?
or what do they speak?
It would make translating a little easier.
The commander can.
Okay. The commander can. Where would you suggest we meet?
Outside of the cave,
Well, yeah.
in the desert.
Is there like a landmark?
the fourth dune to the right.
But they shift every day.
There's a rocky crag north of the caverns.
I look to Samuel and Grimera. Is there a rocky crag
Crag, yeah.
north to the cavern, north of the caverns? You
See
know of?
Samuel. Yeah, there is. It's further inland, but yeah.
I
Kind of
look
a
at-
smaller. Wouldn't be a full canyon, but yeah, I know where it's at.
Look at him. I kind of relay to him what Samuel said, just as affirmation that they're thinking about the same spot.
How about something more equidistant between the cave and the Savage Tribe? That if the genie does catch wind of what we're trying to do, doesn't immediately just walk out of the cave and try to slaughter everybody.
Well, is there any place that isn't just desert? Is there like a oasis, a milestone somewhere?
Samuel. Or
Do you have a counter offer of a meeting point?
someplace that's like farther away from the cave that's not immediately there that has travel from both sides.
Yeah, I think I've got a spot. There's this kind of if you would call it exactly like a caldera, but I don't know if it was a volcano at some point, maybe an ancient crater. Oh wait, the Sun Temple. Sun Temple. It's ruins now at this point, abandoned, but we could go there.
Okay. I ask him if he knows where the Sun Temple is. The ruins of the Sun Temple.
Kind of thinks. Yes, but it's not safe there.
Why not?
There are people there sometimes.
Like desert traveler people, or
Among others. And I think ghosts might be most accurate.
Sammy, I'm getting some hesitation about ghosts.
Ghosts at the Sun Temple?
Yeah.
You hear, Grimira, no, that place is not, I mean, sure, ghosts. People don't live there anymore. Is that what it means?
I mean, they're probably more attuned to things that you may not be.
That's fair. He seems very unsettled by the suggestion.
Maybe just suggest a point that you can see the temple from there, but it's at least it's a reference point.
A reference point, yeah. Like,
You don't have to go into the temple, but from the temple you can meet outside
just
of it.
east
Someplace.
of the temple, or whatever side is closer to the cave.
Okay.
Cardinal direction. That would be
So who are you mentioning this to? Sorry.
Samuel. I'm like,
Okay.
what cardinal direction would be closer or in between the savage tribe? Like, if we met east of the temple, that would be in between the savage tribe and the
Yeah.
cavern. East.
Yeah, that would
All
be.
right. All right. How about we meet east of the temple? Not at the temple, but east of it, where you can see it, but we don't have to get up close.
That should be fine.
All right. He's in agreement.
So we're just trust in this dude.
It's the best we can do.
And what's our end game, our goal?
To remove the Tlincalli off the playing field?
Mm-hmm.
Because if they had another home, they wouldn't be fighting for the genie anymore.
And maybe
Okay.
some more intel.
Alright.
All right. Get your commander to meet us. We'll have an in good faith discussion about the Tlincalli's future.
I could move faster if I was not so injured.
I can help with that. Another sign of good faith.
What did you want?
I want to heal him.
Okay, I'll heal him. I'll heal him.
Okay.
It's
Whomever
cheaper
wants
and
to.
easier. Uh, 10.
Okay. You see some of the like bruising and just basically broken. Doesn't have bones because
Careless.
yeah. Indentations on the carapace kind of pop back out, almost like popping out a dent on a car. You see it look and kind of stretches in physicality.
Here's do you water.
It's fine.
Okay. Is this good or do you need more?
I'm sorry.
How were you feeling?
I could use more healing if you have it.
I will give
How
him what?
I kind of want to take a short rest so I can use my brand again, and then brand him so I can always tell where he is.
Okay. Would you like to take a rest?
No.
No.
Are we letting him call shots then?
Well, there's a give and take to it.
Yeah. I'll give him a second level cure wounds.
To be fair, in order to brand him, I'd have to stab him.
Again, give and take, right?
Yeah, give and take. You give a little pressure with a sword, and you know, it takes a little bit.
That's another 9.
Oh, the worst part is that I have to put a right on it as well.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got yourself some more.
Okay. So, as you see, again, it gets a little bit stronger. It stands up and kind of races up over everybody at this point again, as they're large creatures. You see it pick up one of the long swords and picks up a second one, kind of sets it on its back, walks over to the mud pit, and begins scooping out what look like eggs from inside. Pauses for a moment, and walks over, hands one to you. Are you still mind linked?
Mm-hmm. Lasts
Sure.
for an hour.
Okay. Show of trust.
Give me a baby. Temporarily.
Do not come to harm.
I would never harm a child.
You see it take the
You might not get it back then.
you see it take the other ones and kind of set him on its back. Be there in 2 days.
2 days.
Ask him how many they're planning on bringing, or he's going to try to bring.
How many should we expect in accompaniment?
5 plus the commander.
Do you mind if I check in with you? I can do this at a distance with a small amount of words.
That's fine.
Okay. Be careful.
So you kind of get a little puzzled by the concern. And heads east.
Before he goes out, do you want to send an encode thought with him? With our rings?
No, because people can see that.
I mean, it's just like a little thing, and you could, I don't know, whatever be it.
People can see it.
They also
right?
only last, I think, like 8 hours, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. They only last 8 hours.
Yeah.
Where does it say that? Oh, duration 8 hours. Okay, well, you know.
It's a fair question, though.
No, it is. Yeah.
Before he goes, ask him how they bury their dead.
How do you care for your fallen?
In the sand.
Buried? We'll take care of the fallen.
Thank you.
Is there anything we need to say?
No. So you begin just running out.
They bury them.
We so quickly go from murdering them to their best friends. This is
Well, I
confusing.
feel really bad that we didn't talk to them first. Apparently they tried to warn us, but we don't speak their language, so...
That's unfortunate.
Which is the whole reason I took comprehend languages, but you know, it's fine.
When did they try to warn? And was it us specifically?
Yeah, he said that they kept trying to tell us to stop, and we don't understand it, so... Next time, you live and you learn. Let's bury these men. They gave me a baby for safekeeping, I mean.
I'm still gonna go up to the big one and rifle through his stuff. Is that armor, that bronzed armor, is that something, is that like a built-in thing, or is that something they're wearing?
While you have it.
It is something that he's wearing.
I want to take it.
Okay.
Let's take it off and see, like check it out.
Okay. Yeah, it's effective. It's non-magical, half plate.
Is it like fancier than normal half
Oh, no, it's rough. Like,
it's in bronze.
yeah. Well, like, bronze isn't like bronzed armor, but not like actual, like, you know.
Yeah.
Probably not well cared for.
No. Yeah. As you note, kind of looking over the longswords they have and kind of the armor that they were wearing, it's all pretty rough, to be honest. It looks almost more like, not full-on patchworked, but, you know, pieced together.
Is there anything on the body worth picking up? Good way to do it.
Do not loot the bodies.
So we can have the buddy conversation.
I don't think we need to harm them any more than we already have.
They're dead.
And they deserve our respect.
Oh, after they attacked the Savage tribe and killed the tribe members?
They're not good people.
Actually, they kind of are. They're just people. They're
Ooh.
just
You better hope
people.
that egg doesn't hatch, because you know what they do? They capture people alive and they put them in brood clutches. And when they hatch, the babies come out and they eat them alive. Just so you know.
What?
You don't want to have a live baby hatch on you, because they'll start eating.
You don't know it's Mama. Should not have told you that. Should not have told you that.
I read about them.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go loot the body.
I will literally body block you from the fallen bodies.
Listen, I'm not buddy-buddy with these monsters like you are. You had some private, weird conversation that we're not part of, and didn't relay anything until the end, and then suddenly we're best friends with them. Alright? There are people who constantly attack everyone and kill people indiscriminately, and now we're suddenly best friends with them.
They actually don't kill people indiscriminately. They kill people to survive because
kill
they don't
them
have a home.
indiscriminately.
They're willing to come to the table for negotiations, and I think that's at least worth
We only
hearing.
want the negotiations to get them out of the mountain so we can get to the genie.
If there's a chance at peace, why would you not try for that?
This is stupid.
I mean, aside from the worms, they are pretty much the biggest threat that the Savage Tribe deals with on
And
the
if
daily.
that threat gets moved off from threat factor to ally, and they can protect the Savage Tribe from the worms, wouldn't that be a win for everyone?
We'll see what happens in 2 days.
I think that Andre, a representative of Andre, should be there.
And yeah, we're gonna tell him.
How long does it take to get back to the Savage Tribe from where we are?
I mean, about 2 days.
So I'd have to send someone a message to meet us there.
Yes.
So why don't you tell me what you want me to say, and I will say exactly that.
I mean, we're only about a day from the Sun Temple. If they really start booking it from, like, right now,
Yeah.
they could probably still make it there.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
I mean, it's been a little bit since we've been back. I'll defer to them for the current temperature.
Of what?
I mean, I know there was raids recently, but was it solely Tlincalli, or was it Goliaths and humans alongside the Tlincalli that raided?
It was, I mean, there were Tlincalli there. They were the ones that actually attacked Andre the most. There are a few others that, you know, still hit the outlying, but it was mostly the bandits. There were a few Goliath with them, though, too, and they always stick out.
Were they attacking to kill, or were they attacking to take?
They were attacking to take. Bandits were mostly just causing trouble. The Goliaths were the ones that were picking people off and actually taking them back. Tlincalli were kind of getting resources. And then the, you know, group of them that went to attack Andre, they clearly had an agenda.
Being the biggest threat to them.
So they were more of like an Overwatch kind of thing. They were there for their own reasons, but also there to take out any big threats that would stop the operation.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, what's the best way to approach Andre for a negotiation?
Well, he was just attacked by a bunch of them, so I don't think he's going to be wanting to come out here under peace negotiations.
What's the traditionally trustworthiness of them?
The Tlincalli?
Yeah.
Not at all.
No.
I
Have you
mean,
ever tried?
well, no. I mean, every time we see them, they either attack us or we attack them.
Right. So,
There's no...
It's usually in that like sketchy, like this is your territory, but kind of my thing, my
Yeah.
territory areas.
Exactly. Plus, I mean, there's only so much in the desert to go around. I mean, if they're on our territory, then that's infecting our survival.
but if they could be of benefit to your survival.
Would that benefit outweigh the cost of resources, though?
How many of your people do worms kill?
It happens, but not often. I mean, we're pretty good about getting away from them when we see them coming.
Right, but how much easier would your lives be if you could open up a trade route that was worm-free?
I mean, yeah, but it's...
There's no telling if it's guaranteed or if it just kind of like drives away.
There's
short
not,
term.
but the only way to know is to hear them out, and the only way Andre is going to know is if he's here to listen.
I don't want to lure them out under false pretenses, but that might be the only way to get out here. I don't know. Look, I'm just saying that he respects honesty, though.
Okay. Well, then we will be honest.
Can we at least get some venom out of the dead thing?
That's actually not a bad idea.
You can get venom. But that's it.
It actually might paralyze, too. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it might paralyze, too. Be really careful with that.
Why don't you let her do it?
Are you better at Probably.
I mean,
You have some experience.
yeah.
You could show him how to do
Here,
it.
I have
He's pretty
some
good at learning.
vials.
Oh, okay. Oh, great. Okay, yeah. Sure. Okay, so look. You have to be really careful.
So do they all have the same long swords?
No. Well, the smaller ones do have kind of smaller long swords. Not by too much. I mean, they're still effectively long swords. But you do note that they are very different from the ones you had encountered in the camp.
Okay.
Or not in camp, but in the ring. They have a similar construction, but they do not have that same necrotic
Like the curse.
enchantment on them. Correct.
But do they feel magical?
They don't appear to be magical. Like, generally speaking, magical weapons have that kind of craftsmanship that kind of set them apart from the others.
Mm-hmm.
These do not have that same craftsmanship.
Well, they look kind of like the ones that were back at camp, right?
Yes, the make is like the design is the same, but the level of detail is vastly different.
These were probably like the cast-offs, whereas the ones they got at the camp from the ones they killed in the raid were probably the higher up people, higher up Tlincalli.
So, did you want her to do the survival check, or did somebody else?
Hmm? I thought, I mean, can I don't know, am I helping her or is she helping me? If she's trying to teach me how to do it.
It's up to you.
I
What's your
guess she's helping me.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to
I
roll.
would think that would be you helping her because it's
Oh,
her
that makes
overall
sense.
task, but you're
Okay.
assisting her.
That's
with
fine.
it.
That works.
Okay.
That's usually how it goes with apprentices, right? They're
You shouldn't have had me roll.
Oh
I got this.
Nope.
worry.
She,
No, that's a nat 20.
The rolls are already done.
Don't worry, there's 4 other bodies.
Yeah, well, that's true. So as she, you know what? What the hell? She's probably fine.
Oh, she took a save.
So,
She rolled a nat 1.
oh, yeah, no, it wasn't a nat 1, but she rolled a 3 on the dice, which is practically, so it's an 8. So, you see her, and this is, I mean, granted, they're large, but it's a difficult process to do a safe venom extraction. So, put that back on.
It's actually your fault. Like your finger slipped, and she was like, "No, no, no, no!"
I like that.
It's not my fault.
So as she's holding the large scorpion tail, she's asking you to like just hold the vial just right there at the end of it, and she kind of like begins to squeeze a bit. She sees your hand slip, and she goes to correct, but then unfortunately her hand gets stuck in the way. As you see her pierce herself with the stinger, and she looks, she goes, "Oh, damn it." And then she's just stuck.
Oh no.
Do you let anybody know?
She's still alive. She didn't take any damage or anything like that, so she's fine.
The whole thing.
Reasonably speaking, relatively speaking, she's fine.
Yeah.
Do I notice that she's now frozen?
Hold on, I'm making
Yeah.
sure of names.
Okay, I'll go.
Nadir, how did you get out of this?
I mean, I did it myself, but hold on. I'll try to remove the poison with lay on hands.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to harvest the other 2.
Okay. As you see her just. Okay, someone else can do this, and she just walks away. Tiefers, come here. You see the cave badger just pop out of the dirt again. All right.
He's just living his best life in this oasis.
And these
Oh,
things
yeah.
don't have like money on them, right? Because I'm pretty sure like the
We-
Tlincalli probably don't have any use for money.
Yeah, they really don't.
We aren't allowed to find out.
Oh, I mean, I'm harvesting venom from them, so I mean,
Alright, we're not allowed to find out.
What's going on with this playlist? It's just like stopping every time.
I'm joking. I'm harvesting.
Here, we'll just put on mellow.
I mean, you can't take stuff when they're dead. It'll just go to waste if it's any use.
Where was this argument 5 minutes ago?
You could have
I mean-
presented it. You did present that argument.
I did. I said they're dead. They can't do anything with it now.
Could have presented that argument in a different light.
If you said you can't take it with you, that might have a different feel than there's nothing. They're not going to do anything with it now.
Yeah. Also, I mean, it's the desert, so resources matter.
True. Anyway,
9.
9.
Perfect.
Sub 10 again. Okay.
Can I just
Constitution.
hack off the tail with my axe?
Can I have you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
He's gonna be fine.
He will be.
16.
Okay. You still take 15 points of poison damage as you too slip with it, and it gets you, we'll say, in the in the forearm. So you feel
It's all covered in blood, so it's slippery.
yeah, you feel the venom
Thicker.
pulse into your veins. And you're like, damn it! As you tense up.
I'm just gonna take my axe and like chop off the end of the tail with it.
There you
Put the
go.
whole tail in the back.
Why does Rin takes a swig of her water and she goes, Karma the bitch.
Ooh. Next time you're in trouble, don't expect me to come.
Listen, I don't have to heal your asses.
That means I do.
Then talk some sense into them. I start digging, and while I'm digging, I'm thinking about what I'm going to say to Andre, and then when I kind of get it all wrapped in my head, I go off and sit down, and I go, if you want to hear what I have to say to him, you can listen, otherwise...
For a second, I thought the "I go off" was part of what you were starting to say.
Oh.
I was like, "Oh shit, what's going on?"
I go off!
Yeah.
Go off on Andre.
Listen, Andre.
Okay. What?
I mean, I have to phrase it as, they just want a home, and right now the genie gives them a home. And they're essentially living off of scraps of what the savage tribe has left.
I have 25 words.
I know.
Okay. Not a word. Andre, it's Ren. Might have a way to remove Tlincalli from the battlefield. Requires negotiation with what was it called?
Commander.
Commander east of Sun Temple. Sun Temple.
In 2 days.
In 2 days. Come?
Do you get to inflect tone in this? Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like a voice
conversation.
message, right?
Do you
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
use all 25 words?
I don't,
You don't
have
have
to,
to,
but
no.
I like to because
No.
it's a waste of a spell otherwise.
Best bang for your buck, right?
Yeah.
But you're still getting your point across.
I couldn't have said that in less words.
The words don't roll over for the next sitting spell.
Yeah.
I'm only kidding. That would be amazing if we did that.
That would be. If we could, like, bank your
rollover
minutes.
minutes, man. Yeah. Something to consider. Maybe in a quick succession sending spells we can do
Yeah.
that.
You use 2 of them at once to do one, I guess.
You had to do like full 50.
Cast at a higher level and get more words.
Yeah. Honestly, that would
That
make
would
sense.
actually be.
That I'm really
Like,
mad
logically.
that that's not how that works
Yeah.
because it's not, and that makes me upset.
We can homebrew that. But as you're here back, sounds like an interesting problem. Two days from now, or be there in 2 days? Wasn't clear.
Mhm.
Also, if it's for peace, it might be worth it. Don't like it.
Don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
You said if it's for peace, it might be worth it,
Mhm.
but don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
didn't
essentially
say
a
but.
begrudging peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. My computer just.
Question: do
Sounds
the
good.
other people know?
By the way, that charger does work. The
Oh, it does.
the outlet had tripped. So
Oh, nice.
yeah.
do people know they only have 25 words to respond with?
I would
That's
say
an
only if they know the
interesting
spell.
I'll say intuitively.
They like know it's coming to an end with
You
every
can
word.
feel it's like I've got less time.
Is your computer actually dead?
If I plug it in, it'll be okay.
Okay, cool. Plug it in, plug it in. Ah. Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, we said
I have an idea.
he's interested, but unsure about the time. We said 2 days from now, right? Like he
Yes.
needs to be there in 2 days.
Yes.
We're not the ones that had the conversation.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just at general table. We're in agreement.
Technically, she did say that she relayed the information from the
I
Tlincalli
did.
to us.
but did you specify 2 days from now, or just in 2 days?
He said in 2 days. If we get there early, then we can just strategize. You know? If he's there early, we just camp.
That's probably what we should do anyway.
It is, yeah. Okay, I cast back up. I cast sending again. Okay.
Let them know the size of the party that they're bringing.
What did they say? it was?
5.
5?
5 plus the commander.
Yeah,
5
so
plus the
6
commander.
total.
Okay. Alright. Meetings in 2 days from now. Commander coming with 5 others to parlay potentially for peace. Keeping worms away on the table. We'll see you.
You hear a response back. Thank you. I'll head out tonight with some friends. We'll be there in 2 days. That would be quite the advantage. We'll see what they want.
If you'll allow it, Rin in real life goes, woohoo! So I'd really like that to transition down, like just to the tail end.
Sure.
Woo!
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, he's coming. He'll see us in 2 days.
Okay.
So we should head that way.
He's probably gonna want you guys to talk about this. Like, if we're gonna broker a peace deal, that's gonna be on you.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured already. We're like a semi-neutral party
Yeah.
in between the two.
Mm-hmm.
How many more do you think he's going to bring than 6?
Wait, what?
Andre or the Tlincalli?
Either. Do you think either one's going to stick to 6?
Andre's not.
Did we ever tell Tlincalli that Andre's coming?
No.
So we hadn't talked to him yet.
No.
We just told them we'd meet him there with somebody from the tribe. I don't even think they know the tribe's coming necessarily. Just that we're brokering peace there.
Oh shit, he might bring a tribe.
I mean, that he's gonna look this as
Well, if he
a
gets
chance
there
to
early.
cut the head off the beast.
He might. How did he sound?
Cautiously optimistic.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Does Rain believe that?
Rin does believe that.
Yeah.
That's how Rin would have described it. Cautiously optimistic. I
Or
mean,
does Rin believe it or want to believe it? Because those are very different.
Mm.
And I'm not even trying to be like a smart aleck here.
Did you mention that he didn't like it?
That's where the cautiously optimistic part came in. He said that peace would be a big deal. And he's not thrilled about peace talks, but is open to it, basically. In Andre's words. You know, 'cause he said it could be a big deal, but whatever, it wasn't he said. I mean, if we could control the worms so that when we attacked, they didn't attack us, like we could keep the worms away from us while we attacked, or draw the worms and have the worms attack something else but keep them away from something else, like that would be huge. You guys could open trade routes with Inictal, worm free.
Would be big.
Or even just as part of the negotiations, maybe have the Tlincalli help assault in the cave.
As a show of faith, I think that's the least we could ask.
Yeah, to help get back those Minotaur that were taken. And the others, but the Minotaur would be the prime for the negotiation.
And any of the Duke's emissaries.
Yes.
We don't know how many emissaries the Duke has sent or what they look like.
We don't, but they usually have some kind of, I mean, they'd be human.
Maybe. Not necessarily.
They probably look like nobles.
Not anymore, they
After
won't.
working
Well.
the mines.
Well, we don't know if they're working or what they're doing. They just took them.
Well, the bandits did say that they were taking people in order to dig something up.
Anyway,
Did they say that, or did they actually not know?
The bandits did, yeah.
Okay.
let's do a quick hop and bury the bodies and then head out to the Sun Temple.
Your Grimira kind of, yeah, I think we can probably make it by tomorrow. Even with burying the bodies, I mean.
If only one of us had mold earth.
Yeah.
Nope.
Shape Earth.
I'm not a druid.
Hmm.
I have prestidigitation, that's it. Which will go.
Yeah. Moves a little bit of sand every time. Alright, well, I'm ready to go when you guys are.
Did we bury the dead already?
Yeah. Takes a little bit of time, but not terribly
Yeah.
long. Sand is at least pliable and easy. to
Ooh,
move.
is that count as a short rest? Oh, do I get anything for a short rest? Probably not if we're doing stuff.
We did a short rest.
Hmm.
Give me a love.
Well, that's what I'm
I
doing.
I don't get anything for a short rest. I just bury bodies. I don't get my sorcery points back until long rest.
Hmm.
Bummer.
So, after the slight detour with the Tlincalli here at the Mud Pit Oasis, as I titled this map,
Love it.
you then head back out and continue along eastward to your travel to the Sun Temple, the ruins therein. As the first night kind of passes and it takes a little bit of time, you do feel that kind of lingering hope as to what the future may lie, and that you may, if the negotiations go well, take off a potentially real threat from the board regarding this attack on the Fire Genie's lair.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go ahead and call it there. Pick up next time to hear what conversations you guys are gonna have at the Sun Temple.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Or it's gonna be a death.
Well, thank you all for tuning in and watching the show. We appreciate it. We are obviously going to go ahead and call it there, and we'll pick up next week with just what we talked about. Negotiation at the Sun Temple, and what other things may happen there. So, again, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you all next week. See ya.
Tlincalli.